back to Naturally Nija. How y'all doing? Merry Christmas, happy holidays if you celebrate. Okay, I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys have had a great Christmas. Okay, once again, if you celebrate. All right, so to get into today's topic, as you can tell by the title, we're going to be talking about how important it is to keep outsiders outside of your relationships, your marriage, whatever it may be. It is so important to not take everybody's advice, everybody's opinions, everybody's thoughts for gospel when it comes to what you and your partner have going on, okay? And I'm not saying that you can't get advice from people. I'm not saying that you can't get opinions, trust. I'm not saying that, but I am saying to use discernment and not always take everybody's words for gospel, because people can literally spew negativity, disruption, evil onto you and your partner just by you letting them in on y'all's business, right? Like, I don't know, the kind of person that I am so extremely private. I didn't have to have anybody teach me or tell me this. It's just a wisdom that I was just born with. I am so private to the point where the thought of inviting anybody into my relationship doesn't even come to my mind. It doesn't come to my mind. I'm not even going to lie. I barely would even get advice from anybody in regards to me and my partner, because I'm not in a relationship with everybody. I'm in a relationship with that person. So why am I going to lolly-dolly and everybody about what to do, about this, about that, when it comes to my person, about our issues, our troubles, that causes for too much disruption. It causes for too much cattiness, talking, evil eye. Like, it's too much. It's way too much. It's too much. If you need advice, if you need to speak about struggles, hardships within your relationships, go to God, go to a therapist. Try to limit the amount of times that you go to your best friend, your sibling, your parents about you and your partner's hardships and troubles, okay? I've never seen a success story when it comes to somebody telling somebody all of them and their partner's business. I've never seen that end well. I've never seen it end in, oh my goodness, it actually really helped, and oh my god, like, we're doing so great now. Me personally, I don't know, maybe y'all have seen a success story with that, but I've never. All the stories that I've heard, all the things that I've seen, like, I've just never seen that end well. I've never seen it end well. So use your discernment. Be careful. Don't invite everybody into your relationship. Okay? Once again, I'm not saying that you can't get advice, because trust, people come to me for advice when it comes to their relationships. But the way that I look at it is that when I give advice to people, I'm not choosing sides. I'm giving them advice based on, like, what I truly feel will actually bring them together, and what based on, the problems. And I'm giving them advice simply for both of their success. Like, I'm not shitting on one person. Of course, I may have a little comment, but all in all, like, my end goal when I'm giving somebody advice when it comes to their relationship is to feed them love and positivity, so that they can go back to their partner and actually work things out and actually fix it. I'm not shit talking the whole time. I'm not evil lying and spewing negativity and telling them, oh, you shouldn't be with that person, break up with them, end things with them. Who am I? I'm not God. I'm not Jesus Christ. I can't tell anybody to do anything. You listen. You are in a relationship with your partner. It's y'all two. It's a partnership. Unless you are into poly and all that other stuff, we're talking about monogamy here. Two people. It is you and your partner. Okay, y'all's issues should 9 times out of 10 all of the time stay between you guys. The more that you both leak out y'all's problems to everybody around you, the more problems, the more negativity that's granted and that's, pushed onto your relationship, if that makes sense. Okay, so be careful with that. Mini story time. But I've been in a relationship before where my partner at the time, they would constantly go to outsiders, people that I didn't even know, like friends that I didn't even know, about me, in regards to our connection, talking about me, I don't know, asking for advice, whatever they were doing. And all that their friends were telling them, the only advice their friends were giving my partner at the time was, oh, break up with her, oh, she's this, oh, she's that, da, 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 da. Like, they're not holding my ex-partner accountable for anything. And that's another thing. It's a lot of bias. If you go to somebody that you know that you're really close to about your partner, 9 times out of 10 that person is not going to see both sides. They're not going to be able to see both sides because they have a bias for you. Okay? They're not actually there for your best interest at heart when it comes to any advice that they give you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And you know, in that past relationship, that really hurt me. Like, I was very offended because, first of all, I don't even know these people. I could understand if the friends that you're going to, like, if I knew them, if I had an idea of who they are, who they were, I could understand that a little bit. But the fact that I did not know these people and that they did not know me and who I truly am and my character, that made me real mad. I wasn't going for that at all. So it's like, keep outsiders outside of your relationships. Please try to work things out between you and your partner first. And once again, go to God, go to Jesus, go to a therapist. I don't know, write about it. Try to do anything that you can before you just start spewing everything out to everybody around you. Because that invites in, once again, too many opinions, too much chatter, too much yapping, too much this, too much that, too much da, da, da. Like, especially if you're going to somebody for advice who lacks wisdom, especially if you're going to somebody for advice who has not even lived your experience before, that has not even been in a successful relationship before, that has not even grasped problem-solving skills. You're going to somebody who lacks emotional intelligence. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It does not make any sense. It does not make any sense. I'm so repetitive, but like, I feel like I have to be sometimes because it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, the moral of this video: keep things private. Keep things private, okay? Because not everybody has your best interest at heart. Not everybody has you and your partner's best interest at heart. And another thing I just thought of. There are times where people will go to outsiders when it comes to their relationship, you know, talking about things, gossiping, whatever the case. And whole time, the person that they're going to with all their problems, with all y'all's problems, is secretly plotting on you or secretly plotting on them. So, you know, it's just, you see how that causes so much disruption? Because now you're giving that person ammo. You're giving that person ammo to come in, try to slither their way in like a snake and ruin things between you and your partner, because now they know that you guys are going through hardship, because now they know that y'all are not in the best place right now. You know? Use your discernment. You could have the most uplifting, positive people around you, and they could still secretly be on some weird-ish. Okay? So yeah, because me personally, like I said, I'm not going to anybody in regards to my relationship, in regards to any hardships, any struggles that I'm going through with my person. I'm just not built that way. The only person I'm going to is the higher power. That's the only source I'm going to. I'll write about it. I'll figure things out on my own. I'll even go as far as doing my own research before I go to somebody who lacks emotional intelligence, before I go to somebody who has not even lived the experience that I'm living, that has not even been in a successful relationship, you know? So yeah, I hope that this helps somebody. I really hope that this opens somebody's eyes, because this was sitting on my heart to talk about. So here we are. Keep your relationships private. Keep y'all's problems private. Keep it private. Keep it between y'all. That is y'all's sacred issues, y'all's sacred space. Figure it out with your partner first. Try to figure it out together first before y'all just go everywhere else. Okay? Okay, so I think that's all. I don't think I have anything else to really speak on. Okay, one last thing. Another thing that can come about if you invite others into your relationships constantly is self-sabotage, okay? And the reason why that self-sabotage will come about is because eventually, like, if you are somebody that doesn't have the strongest backbone, if you are somebody that constantly takes everybody's words for gospel, you will eventually start believing what these people are saying without actually using your own intuition and without actually listening to what God is telling you, okay? what'll happen is, because you're taking in all of their words and yap and chatter, you'll then spew that onto your partner and potentially ruin things, because you're self-sabotaging. You're sabotaging the relationship based off of what he, she, everybody done said, without actually listening to yourself, without actually listening to your own intuition, without actually listening to how you truly feel. Caca, not good. That's not good. That's not good. Please don't be one of those people to ruin a beautiful thing because you do not listen to your own intuition and because you listen to everybody else. Please don't be one of those people. I beg of you. I beg of you. Please, please don't. That actually really saddens me. That really saddens me because, like, everybody doesn't, like I said plenty of times already, not everybody has your best intentions at heart. A lot of folks out here are very malicious. They don't want to see you happy. You know, if it's a parent that doesn't approve of your partner, of course they're not going to give you the best advice. They're not going to, like, you know, give you the best input. Or if they're a parent that's like, you know how some parents be moving a little weird, you know, there's like a little jealousy, or if it's a friend that's jealous, or if it's a whatever, a coworker that's jealous, I don't know, whoever it is, that malicious is going to ruin your relationship if you continuously talk to them about your problems, and if you actually let their advice control how you think and how you move when it comes to you and your partner. You do see how crazy that sounds? That's insane. Never in my life am I letting anybody control how I view my partner and how me and my partner's relationship is going to run, because this is between me and my man, my partner. This has nothing to do with you, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Okay? Take all of this in. Take all of it in, okay? I promise you, it'll probably protect you and your partner's relationship. It'll help something out. It'll do something. It'll shift something. I'm telling you, okay? So, Merry Christmas once again. If you celebrate, happy holidays. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and supporting me. If you are a returning subscriber, I say this every video, thank you for being here. I love you guys. And if you are new, I love you guys too. If you resonate with my energy, go ahead and subscribe to me, but only if you resonate with my energy, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the video here. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.